performances at the youth level, I feel, ever. And I won't even say that lightly. That was a crazy game. For everybody who wants to watch some cool 3x3, well, watch here, obviously, but then maybe look back that game. The Giant, Bogucki going at the Hammer. This will be a nice matchup. And he'll be out of bounds. And he'll turn the ball over to Vienna. So that matchup of the Hammer versus Bogucki is going to be interesting because Bogucki is obviously tall and strong. And then the Hammer, well, is faster, as he's showing right now. Bogucki using an unsportsmanlike foul to stop him there. And that's a nice way of saying that he smacked the shit out of him. Let's be honest. It was a hard foul. So the Hammer will go to the free throw line. And he will shoot 2 free throws. All right, Kramer. Hammer coming through with a hard layup there. 2-0 Vienna. Samsonovic saves that ball. Zebo back at it, fadeaway. That'll go down. He'll put Warsaw on the board. Warsaw Lotto, first points. Diggs finding Nordner. That's a smart foul by Samsonovic. Stopping him before he can get the bucket. The Hammer. Giving it up. Quincy Diggs, 2-point shot. Thought about it, missed it. The math man. Back to the Hammer, who just pulls up, but can't get it to drop. Bierwagen with the rebound, though. Bogucki, wow, everybody's shooting 2s right now. Bogucki with the 2. The Giant with the gentle touch there. Fee, 5, fold, fum. I can drop you off for 2 points. That's what he said. My goodness. Shot that from the neck, though. Look at that. Slingshotting that in. Well, didn't know the big fella could shoot like that. Now we know. The burner on the other end answers for Vienna. Bierwagen. Trying to calm down everybody. Bierwagen, another 2. No. Diggs. He's got a Hammer on the seal. Bierwagen pushed him a little bit too much, so it'll be the 5th foul on Team Warsaw. Vienna has 0. We've been playing for a minute and 35 seconds. So, well, Warsaw is running into some trouble with the physicality here. I'll say that like the burner. Nico Kaltenbrunner. The burner to the basket. Moving people out of the way. Another foul on Warsaw. And Samsonovic just can't stick with the burner and reaches in there. We might attest that to youthful enthusiasm, but that is the 6th foul on Warsaw, and we're not even 2 minutes into this game. So, I don't know. Somebody tell him that he shouldn't be fouled that much. Burner putting that 5th point on the board for Vienna. Samsonovic in the other end, though, says, I can give you 2. Good for Samsonovic. That drop coverage, they're really trying to attack that by having Kramer pop out to the 2-point arc and shoot some shots. But you do have to hit him if you do that. Because again, for you guys at home that are like, what is drop coverage? What they're doing is they're keeping the Giant underneath the screens and they're fighting over. And that way it's tough for somebody to go at the basket. Because again, you're driving into somebody that's 2 meters and 15 centimeters tall. And he's even got a shaven head, so some hair would put some extra centimeters on there. Let me tell you that. Zebo lasers that one in. Wow. That's a straight shot. Zoomed that one through the ring. Zebo, the last guy on the squad here who still played with Polish 3x3 legend Michael Hicks. Shout out to Money Mike. One of the most talkative people I've ever had the opportunity to play against. That man would not shut up on the court, I'll tell you that. Cool guy, though. Foul here on Samsonovic. 2 free throws. So Warsaw, even though they racked up a bunch of fouls, they have racked up a bunch of points here early as well. And now Vienna has given them an opportunity to score even more. 7-6. We're at 7 minutes, 30 seconds from the end here in Marseille. They're in the 3rd World Tour Masters of the 2023 season. I know you guys waited a long time for this World Tour to come up, right? It was a month and a week or so. You won't have to wait long for the second one. We will be in Macau next week. I will not be there, by the way. My esteemed colleague Kyle, the voice of 3x3 Montgomery, will be there. And this is only stop 3 of 18 cities that we're going to be in this year. 18, that's a record. It's record setting. Love it. The burner. Well, I think Vienna has made their point clear. They are attacking Samsonovic. And Samsonovic has been on the floor more than he's been on his feet. Diggs, floater, yes. Samsonovic open though, but loses the ball. And it's looking like Vienna has found their strategy, attacking the young Samsonovic, who is just a little bit lighter than the players for the Viennese squad. First TV timeout, 8-8. 6 fouls to Warsaw, to 2 to Vienna, though. It is going to matter at some point, let me tell you. So Vienna has the all-time advantage against Team Warsaw. They played each other in San Juan in the Challenger in 2022. They met in the quarterfinals, and Vienna sent them home. Or to the beach. Probably to the beach, I'll say that. I don't think they went home right away after the quarterfinals. Especially not when you're in Puerto Rico. Anyway, though, so the all-time advantage is to Vienna. But again, this Warsaw team has incorporated some younger players recently. Namely this Adrian Bogucki, as well as Samsonovic and Slachetka. Vienna right now also trying to get their fouls up. They figured, hey, Warsaw has 6, why not? Let's try to get their 2. 4 fouls on the Austrians. Just a little bit of an errant pass there by Zebo. Just trying to get to the giant. But he's got some long arms, but not that long, let me tell you. See. So Warsaw has a strategy that when Philip Kramer sits down, Adrian the Giant sits down. So they are really thinking about how to take advantage and use him on defense, not just on offense. Zebo takes a shot, gets smacked by Lenortner, so that will be 2 free throws. This is careless basketball by Vienna now, fouling Zebo on a falling away 2-point shot in the corner. That's not smart. I thought Lenortner was able to count. Oh, actually, it's not 2 free throws. My apologies. I saw that wrongly. I don't see anything, everything. That's what I'm saying. I can't see ref live. Told me he made that call. All right, so both teams are at 6 fouls. That's tied, as well as the score. Bogucki dropped it off. Zebo misses it. Rebound eventually comes up for Samsonovic. And then they have to contend with the giant. Finishes with the gentle touch again. The hammer going at the basket. Samsonovic is just getting smacked around. Again, he's shown some great offense, but he has to contend with these people on defense. The giant misses the layup. Lenortner for 2. Doesn't get it to go. Zebo can't laser that one in. And another foul in the Warsaw squad. Samsonovic holding on that seal. That'll be two free throws for Lenortner. As we look back at the hammer take there. He's using that strength to overpower people. And I want to shout out the local sponsors. You can see him back there on the boards. We're in the Palais des Sports here in Marseille. We got Oreca to think about that Ski Week. Or SKWEEK, not so sure. Fun Radio, Département Boucher du Rhône, Région Sud, and FFBB. And of course, our official sponsors. The official ball, Wilson, timekeeper, Maurice Lacroix. We've needed the Maurice Lacroix buzzer beater a couple times already today. My guys from Amsterdam definitely needed that. Official global partner, Chooks to Go, and partner for the floor, Enlio, as well as Skelter Sports for the basket. We thank you. Lenortner missed the free throw. And Lenortner with the strong take. Zebo back to Adrian. Adrian the Giant, 2 dribbles. You can't do a lot more than that. That's 3 seconds back to the basket, but no, he gets the go before that. Warsaw back within 2. That's a good hustle there. Bierwagen will be back to Warsaw. Because Bierwagen just tossed himself on the floor and got that ball to go off Lenortner. Screens for Zebo. Zebo lasers it up and gets it to go down. Tied game here. We're about halfway through. Lenortner ran over by the Giant. And that's the 9th foul in Warsaw. Again, all those early fouls are racking up right now. The Giant can't break. Coming back there. Take a look at that Zebo snipe. That man has a laser shot. That has no arc on it. Goes in though. Lenortner adds 1. Adds, well, I was going to say adds 1 more, but he does not. So 13-12 Vienna here halfway through the game. Samsonovic showing off that speed there. Hammer can't stick with him. Has the foul, so we've seen a lot of physicality in this game. Samsonovic is trying to go through the hammer there, but the hammer is moving his hips, so. Tied game, Samsonovic with an easy point from the free throw line. Samsonovic is another one, and a lead here for Warsaw. The burner. Kaltenbrunner shakes loose. And another foul by Samsonovic, who reached in again. This is just, the fouls are just racking up here for Warsaw. This is the 10th foul. That means they are in the double bonus, which means 2 free throws for Nico Kaltenbrunner, as well as possession afterward. It's a position you do not want to be in as a 3x3 team, let me tell you that. And we have about 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go. And Warsaw is already in the double bonus, so it's going to be an interesting last stretch of the game here. Kaltenbrunner doesn't take full advantage though. Back to the burner, to the hoop, up and over Samsonovic. And again, that has been their team plan for sure. They are attacking Samsonovic. Zebo will get 2 free throws out of this one. So also 8 fouls for Vienna. This is I'd score here in a tightly contested contest. Kaltenbrunner with a nice floater. I like that. But now he has to guard the Giant, and the Giant hasn't gotten loose that much. But he does get that one to go 16-16. Quick ball movement here by Vienna. Kaltenbrunner to the basket. Overpowering Zebo. Zebo wants a screen. Stepping back, another two-pointer for Zebo, but no. Quincy Diggs with the rebound, almost forgets to bring that ball with him. Come on, don't forget that Wilson now. We're not Tom Hanks, it's not Castaway. Did he forget Wilson? I think he did. Well, no, Wilson drifted away. He let that Wilson drift away from him. We can keep that. All right, we are at a timeout in a very tightly contested contest. And again, Zebo here, shooting up lasers. Hammer, strong take to the hoop. And again, that was their game plan all day. They are attacking number one, Samsonov. They feel like he has the disadvantage in defense. Usually teams will try to do that to Adrian the Giant. But now they are going at a completely different individual, which is interesting. I like that type of tactical stuff. I'll try not to bring it too much, but you know. All right, 17-16 Vienna, 3:50 to go in the game. Both teams in foul trouble. Adrian the Giant creates some space on the Hammer. Doesn't get the shot, gets his rebound and gets it to go down though. 17-17. And then a double foul called on the Kramer and Bierwagen underneath. So that means we're at a total of 20 fouls in this game already. That is a lot. Adrian the Giant sitting down because the Hammer's also sitting down as we look at Adrian here, just over, well, I'd say over lengthening. I don't know. Being taller than him, right? All right, the burner puts it up for Matthias Lenortner. That's a high-degree difficulty shot right there. Well, I guess you can do that if you can calculate some math. Diggs, screen from the math man. Diggs, step back. No, but another foul underneath. And that's a foul on Green, so Zebo grabbing on to the shorts of Lenortner, putting Matthias Lenortner on the line. And it is the 12th foul for Team Warsaw. My goodness, that's a lot. And if you ever teach a 3x3 class, you tell people, don't foul. Not all that much anyways. Use your fouls wisely. They're a resource for sure, but not a resource to just be thrown around like this. Lenortner, though, kind of forgets to get one there. And Vienna has left some buckets on the board now off the free throw line. All right, Quincy Diggs. Back to the burner. Burner splits the defense and beats the Giant. Climbs that beanstalk, and then an offensive foul. Offensive foul on Samsonov, who was just out there pretty much smacking everybody. He's fouled a ton. Did you see Kaltenbrunner climb the beanstalk to challenge the Giant? I like that. 20-17, Diggs. Going at Zebo. Diggs fading away. Quincy Diggs will end this for Vienna. 21-17 in a contest with almost more fouls than points on both sides. But Vienna manages to come out on top. 21 points off of that. Quincy Diggs fade away there from the post. And Warsaw, they're going to have to look at some video, but mainly they're going to have to stop fouling because that's what really kept Vienna afloat in this game. The fact that there were so many fouls that they could just go to the free throw line anytime and get 2 free throws anytime they wanted.